28th edition of the Dakar, and for the first time in its history, it starts in Portugal. 2 long stages in Europe before the crossing of Morocco. 3 stages on rocky tracks, but the key moment of the event will happen in Mauritania with the sand dunes. A rest day in Nouakchott, then to Black Africa, Mali, Guinea, and Promised Land, Senegal. Welcome to Lisbon, capital of Portugal and host city of the 2006 Euro Milhões Dakar, a legendary city with over 20 centuries of history. What better place after Barcelona to host the start of the event and the traditional 3 days of scrutineering. Cyril Dupre with his brand new KTM and the Repsol boys led by Mark Comer. Great moment on day 2 with the presentation of the race Touareg, the Volkswagen team and its 5 crews. The title holders Mitsubishi with Stéphane Péterancel, Hiroshi Matsuoka and Luc Alphand. And already drama before the race had started, and it concerned the DAF trucks, including those of De Roy, father and son. They were not allowed to start the event and didn't go through scrutineering. So to stage 1 of the event, a first real stage unlike the previous years. 83 kilometers of a time special, and off went Mark Comer. He'll be one to watch during the whole event, one of the main favorites. The Spaniards eventually captured 3rd spot on the day, but the winner was to be title holder Cyril Dupre, and a first special under the belt for the Frenchman. Rainy conditions in Portugal, but that didn't worry Carlos Sainz, a newcomer in the event, and he captured the first special. Made the best of his WRC talent, while Stéphane Péterancel, the title holder on 4 wheels, suffered a puncture, a first puncture in the event on European soil. And the Frenchman was to lose precious time on the day's winner, Carlos Sainz, the first overall leader of this Euro Milhões Dakar. And it was to be an excellent day as well for Portugal's national hero, Carlos Sousa. Cheered by his fans, he finished 2nd on the day. A last day in Europe for the competitors of the Dakar Stage 2, taking the riders and drivers from Portimao to Malaga with a first ever special of over 100 kilometers on European soil. And time to prepare for the title holder Cyril Dupre, his teammate Isidre Esteve and all the privateers. And off went this man, Ruben Faria, the beautiful landscapes of Algarve. A privateer winning a special. Thumbs up to the Portuguese. But the overall leader of the day was to be Isidre Esteve, just ahead of his compatriot Mark Comer. Again, Carlos Sainz impressed in his race to Touareg 2. He captured his 2nd consecutive success. A stage made for the WRC 2-time world champion. 2nd position went to Frenchman Luc Alphand. The Dakar is on African soil, the first of the 3 Moroccan stages from Nador to Air Rashidia. Extremely fast, stony tracks, and the first navigation traps. The splendid scenery of Morocco, the Atlas Mountains, and a first fast special, and problems for Isidre Esteve and Carlos Sainz, the newcomer. Navigational mistakes. Both Esteve and Carlos Sainz lost precious time. Today's winner was to be Australian Andy Caldecott. Didn't know he was going to do the Dakar only a month ago when Jordi Alcaron asked him to join the KTM Repsol team. And the overall leader at the end of the day, well, was to be Cyril Depre, the title holder. Looking good on his brand new KTM. And riding alongside Carlo Di Gavado, a member of the Repsol team. Meanwhile, it was another good day for a privateer, Spaniard Pellicer, in the top 5 overall, despite a big crash. The car special went to Monsieur Jean-Louis Schlesser in his own Schlesser Ford buggy, proving that he'll be able to compete with the big machines. Well, if we want to win the Dakar, explains Schlesser, we absolutely need to arrive to Nouakchott in touch with the leaders, or even better, to be in the lead. It was a fine day for Robbie Gordon in his big Hummer. The American captured 5th spot on the day, despite a slight fright. And for the first time, Nani Roma captured the overall leadership on 4 wheels, the 2004 Dakar winner in the bike race, and one of the 4 Mitsubishi drivers alongside Masuoka, Alphonse and Peter Hansel. A good day for Stéphane Henrard, explaining that he's really enjoying this stage. The terrain is extremely fast. We're in 5th, 6th gear, full speed. Our maximum speed is sometimes of 180, 190 kilometers an hour. And Stéphane Henrard entering the top 20. The Dakar heads further south, but remains in Morocco from El Rashidia to Ouarzazate. More navigation for all the competitors. And it was to be a bad day for Hiroshi Masuoka. A big crash for the 2-time Dakar winner, who had to bid farewell to the event. We were getting quicker, explains Pascal Mémon, his co-driver. Got to a danger 3 zone, a tarmac crossing. I told Hiroshi too late about it. It's my fault, not Hiroshi's. Well, the Mitsubishi Pajero Evo eventually made it to the Ouarzazate bivouac, but it was game over for the Japanese. Meanwhile, Carlos Sainz carried on learning in style. He captured his 3rd special success, but this time on African soil. The Spaniards eventually beat Thierry Magnaldi, a new member of the Schlesser Ford team, losing by 2 minutes. Jutta Kleinschmidt carried on, impressing a show woman on this Dakar. Impressive stuff also by Nani Roma. And this is what happens inside his Evo. Big fright for the Catalan. And a lot of dust on the day. And mechanical problems for Robbie Gordon, the rear hub. He lost over 4 hours. And already the first dunes of this Dakar and the first upsets and worries for most of the privateers.
Stop. Oh, okay.
And there you go, stuck in the sand. Quite a few of these drivers lost precious time, including Hubert Auriol, who eventually was forced to withdraw from the race. Broken engine on his Isuzu.
Not enough power. Not enough power. Yes, we tried to be a little bit, but
Not enough power for Hiroshi Masuoka, and a big fight there between Miki Biation's truck and a vehicle. Almost a big shock. And here we are with Ludivine Puy, a lady rider. And she wanted to say hello to her fiancé. A thought for him while on her bike. And meanwhile, Spaniard's Mark Coma enjoyed his first special success on the rally. Beating compatriots is ZJ Esteve. Mark Coma, the overall leader, ahead of Esteve. David Frétinier on his smaller 450cc Yamaha seems to be struggling to follow the bigger KTM.
Donc j'espère que la suite, la Mauritanie, ça va.
Going very fast. I hope it'll slow down in Mauritania.
It started in 19